welcome along to another episode. You join us as we're coming around Newport with this Dozer on. Unfortunately we can't go down the M4 because of a weight limit, so we've got to come around this way. That's the way the movement order takes us anyway, because of that weight limit. But yeah, there's some idiots out there this morning. I gotta be honest with you, we already had one overtake us on chevrons. When it's this chaotic with people, just because it's a little bit busier than what it is normally, people are frustrated. We're coming through and they got no respect for us. They just like, I want to get in front of you, I got to get in between you, blah blah blah, and that's what's happening. It's causing a bit of a chaos. Anyway, news. Can't think of much, to be honest with you. I did say in the last episode, obviously, if you like the music that we have inside the channel, then it is a link in below where you can click on it if you want to use it for your channel, and you can get your 7 days free trial on that link. So please click on that link. There's also if you like the website link is down below as well. And if you like the website, then the website what I used to make the website link is there as well. So that's if you use the same software that I do, online software. So it's ideal because you can use that anywhere then. So that link is there as well. So yeah, it's all them links can be found on the website too. Once you've got on the website, click on the far right one. I think it's I can't remember what it's called. I just renamed it, that's why I can't remember. Anyway, you can click on that, like, so yeah, we're gonna take this Dozer down to West Wales. I've got to ring the customer though. I give him a ring shortly, or you probably ring me, one of the two, and yeah, we go from there. We got a bit of a trek in front of us, down the M4 into West Wales, down to get it off, and then we are actually back up to you, up to the top of this road here on the left, back up to there to pick up another machine, which we won't see on this video, or we may do. I may add it in, I don't know, see what happens. And we're now literally what an absolute idiot just to get in front of us, like, you know, putting people's lives at risk. If he had hit that blade, then I know it's crazy with some people. If he had hit that blade, then we would have spun him around and he would have deflected off the barrier into the traffic behind us. So they don't think of things like that. They've just got to get in front of us, like this van now in front of us, this pickup truck. He's overtaken us and I've had to flash him then, because he slowed down to 40 odd mile an hour, and I flash him and look, wakey wakey, you know what I mean, you've pulled in front of us, now you're holding us up, like, you know, you could have just willingly stayed behind us. There was no need to overtake because we were actually travelling faster than you. So this storm has obviously taken a turn for the worse, like, you know what I mean, and the wave of it, then this hailstorm that we just come into has brought everybody down to about 30 mile an hour. So obviously that car then, you couldn't see the car for a second, it was so heavy. He said behind me, he said, oh, hold up, he said, I can't see, just because the sheer volume of hailstones came down at that one particular time, like. But this is what we got to drive through at some occasions, like, you know, I know a lot of my videos are sunny, but on this occasion it's the opposite. So this is officially the end of the M4. So it comes all the way from London and it ends by you in Pont Abram. So once we get to these end of motorway flags at the end, that is it, end of the M4. No more motorway for the rest of Wales. on Griffiths. So what we... Right on, no problem. So we're going to be following this guy now. And there's a lot of signage to drive around. So yeah, this is the start of the roadworks. So what I've done, I've put Smithy behind me, and I've got this guy in front of me then. So I've got an escort on either end. And hopefully I don't kill any of this signage on the way up, like. It's a long climb this run by here now. A 44 ton I'll be up here at 20 mile an hour.
Keep going, head up quicker, go on, head up.
The main thing about this is that when you're pulling up here is just leave the truck do what it needs to be doing, because if you try to ask it too much you're going to lose traction because the road's wet outside as well. At the moment you can see we're doing 20 mile an hour. We're in the green band for the revs, which is we're going to surpass that in a minute, but I won't allow it to change up until we've got high revs, just purely because by us changing that we're going to lose that RPM, so we want to gain the RPM, so when we do change we're back in the green band rather than being having to knock back down the gear because we've lost all our momentum. We're not getting gained in any speed anyway because the gradient's increased. So they're actually building a section here which bypasses Llandowie Felfrey, which is the village that we're coming up to. Looks like I got traffic lights up here. So we'll have to wait for that oncoming traffic come down. It explains why some sections of the road that we were on earlier on were quiet. So you can see the road splits. So the last time I was up here, I think that's no Volvo. I think it was. I put a thing up the top here. But that where them cars are coming from is where we actually loaded. In that, so we're getting a bit closer to it now. So he's calling us through, holding the traffic on the other end for us. Yeah, so where that truck is just up there, not the one with the orange lights on, the one on the right hand side, that's where we actually loaded. That's no Volvo, where we loaded a Bell up there. When I was supposed to come down and pick up a Volvo. The trouble is, when you got these concrete bollards here, you've got to try to shift yourself over and try not to knock anything over on the other side as well. So it can be a bit hard. You can see where the road's going to eventually come through here. Give ourselves a bit of space. Oh, this is going to be quite tight. we got to get these cones moved.
Coming dirt now. Coming up now.
Am I clear on the backer?
Yeah, you're good, mate.
Yeah, so where that Neil truck is, just down in the corner down there, that's where we loaded. It was just by here actually where we loaded that machine. So you can see how much the road has changed here, and it's just changed.
There you go, mate.
Oh no, it just no worries. I don't know why he's picking that up anyway. You can see how much has changed, like. So I think we'll be going into that site. I think we're going to that site just down there on the right there.
Is that you talking, Timbo, or is that experience?
I'm not picking anything up.
I thought you were.
He came through a little bit of a clappers there. He could have slowed down a little bit easier, as I had slowed down for him. So it's not the full section, it's only that section is bypassed off, because the new bypass is actually going to go down there. But it's only that section which is bypassed off. I thought it was all the way through at that point and then just coming west on this side, but no, it's traffic both ways this way. So whether we're going to go onto that new section and they're going to take us up that way, or whether we come up back up here and then down, I'm not sure. But it must be traffic lights down here as well, because traffic coming up is a bit quieter than what you'd expect it to be. So all this is going to get bypassed. It's a new bypass straight through all this. So keep this road quiet. They did do it down on the bottom road, the one which went to Pembroke. But when they did that, it was like a cafe, and you know where the trucks used to go in and pull in, and Red Roses, or this other guy is called, where they were bypassed, and it killed off the business, to be honest with you. Once the traffic was going past, nobody was going in, just because it's that, you know, cars sort of scenario thing, you know, where if you've ever watched the film Cars, the village or the town is struggling because the bypass and nobody goes in there anymore, so nobody spends any money, and that's what it was. That's basically what happened in Red Roses, and that's what's going to happen up here. So this is where we normally come to drop the machinery off or collect sometimes. We normally got to report here first, and then they tell us where to go to. But because of the sheer size we are, that's why we arranged for him to come down to the lay-by, and we could just follow him in then. This section's looking good. I remember last time I was here, it was traffic lights here, and it was, you know, you had like an old section just here. But yeah, all this is all done. So the road will actually meet up with this end, I think. Trouble is, all that traffic that's behind us, which is caught behind us, we're going to have to meet as we spin around and come back on ourselves. Don't know whether there's going to be one lane and two lanes here, but it's quite wide here. wider than I was expecting. Maybe they have 2 lanes one way, 1 lane the other way, I'm not sure. This is a completed section by the looks of it. This is definitely changed. So it looks like, yeah, it's definitely going to be a 2 lane section one way with an overtaking area and 1 lane the other way then. Dramatic change for it. So we're actually up on the new section because the old road is just over there where all them men are standing, because that's the toilets that you used to go to there now. So if you're going to use toilets now, you've got to come up here and then come back on yourself. We're actually on the new section of road here. That's changed. I didn't even reckon. I was starting to think to myself, hang on a second, now there's toilets here somewhere. What's happened here, like? You know what I mean? And that's the old road coming up. So they have dramatically you always get one totally unaware of what's happening in his surroundings. Should have let this out because we're all in a convoy, like. And you've got that one person then, which is obviously it's stuck in the middle of us now. So that's the road going up the Cardigan. This is dramatically changed. If I came down here in the car, I'd be like, oh, hang on a second now. This is totally changed, like. So instead of waiting for us all to come around with the lights, it's decided to there's Donna, who used to work with Owens, and she's doing the Arctic down here now. So if you do watch my videos, Donna, a big shout out to you, and thank you very much if you do. Yeah, we'll have to catch up sometime.
Okay, back.
Give you a little bit of a sneak peek of this new road section. This is what it's going to look like when you come through. So yeah, and when I get the privilege of being one of the lucky ones to drive it before everybody else. I thought we would have come up the other way though, but seems to be quite wide, so it looks like I'm not worried too much about where we're going to manoeuvre the turnaround. So I think we're quite good on that one. The drains are prefabbed, look, that's cool. And there's the end of the tarmac. So that's the road so far. I think he might want us to drop off here. Let's hold back a second and see what he wants us to do. It's windy up here. Closed. Whew. Right there. It's a bit windy. Oh. Screen washer, there he goes. sure we got good visibility because all this salt would have been kicked up on this. I've had it before now where I've gone and picked up a machine and it was it was absolutely stinky when I got there. Me in the mirror then. So basically what I'm doing, I'm just watching this back and keeping the centre straight there. So I'm keeping that little bolt right in the middle, banger, and then keeping it, looking at the lines coming back to make sure that they, so there we go. A bit bumpy. Try to manoeuvre it in such a way that we're not going to damage the road so much, so we don't get the blame for it basically. We'll tuck it up the way over here, as tight over as we can. And that will do us there. Revs down, them off, handbrake comes on automatically as you can see, and then we just give it a couple of seconds for the turbo to wind down. Yeah. Hopefully this wagon pulls in so we can get past easier. Let's put it into second reverse so we're a bit quicker reversing. So yes, we have got 2 reverse gears. That wasn't a bad tip if I'm honest. He could have picked a wider section for us to pass each other. But there you go, take what you get. Because he's parked so close to the stuff behind him, I've got to angle myself in around him like that, so that I could get around him. Whereas if he was back here, I could, or her then, back here, I could actually maneuver myself. No, they got to get traffic management on it.
Ah, they're going to do it.
So the last little bit of a reverse, coming out down to the roundabout when the traffic had cleared. I honestly thought I was recording, but I wasn't, because I'm a drip. Yes, drip. So we've tipped that off, and the contact for the other site that we were going to, unfortunately we're not going to be able to collect today, because he was told tomorrow and he's still using the machine, so it's not going to be able to collect today. So that's going to be for another day. So I'm going to make a few phone calls to sort that out. So while we make our way back down to West Wales, well, from West Wales back to where we need to be, once I made a few phone calls, so that's, you can see how things change quite rapidly, you know what I mean? So you always think you got something planned, and it, you know, I mean, it changes quite rapidly within this job. But anyway, right, so we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I know it might not seem much, but I'm a small channel and I really need your help. So if you could please subscribe to the channel, it'd be really much appreciated, and just hit that subscribe button, maybe knock a bell if you want to, and that will boost the numbers up. So we want to hit the 1,000 subscribers as soon as we can. That is our next target. We're not far off, just a few hundred more now, as up until, I know, when this was recorded, so it could have changed by then. So yeah, if you could hit that subscribe button, it'd be really much appreciated. If you would like to help out the channel another way, then there's a super thanks button just below the video, or you can hit the membership button and click join now. So them are the two ways you can help the channel out. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.